did murder Jordan Scott, didn't you?
Yeah. Yeah, I killed him.
I have no further questions, Your Honor.
But he deserved to die, you know. He was an evil man. Jerry Grove was right. You know, he did kill his mother. Tried to kill Jerry Grove, too, in the parking lot. But that wasn't all he did. I mean, he did a lot of things, and he had to pay for it. See, he tried to ruin me, you know. He tried to prevent me from becoming mayor. He was going to use that tape to blackmail me. He just played on my weaknesses. I mean, he knew that I liked to gamble, that I couldn't help myself, so he let me win. And then he took it all away again. Let me run up big debts, and then he tried to hold that over my head. I would have made a very good mayor, you know. But I wouldn't have stopped there. I would have gone on. I would have gone to the State House and into the Senate. Who knows how far. But Jordan Scott stood in my way. You got greedy, Jordan. And you wanted everything, didn't you? So, there wasn't any choice, Jordan. You had to die.
Blaine, are you okay?
Oh, yeah.
Are you sure?
Sure, I'm sure. Why shouldn't I be? It's all over now, isn't it?
Hi. Hey, Jamie. Honey, how's it going, my friend? Good. Listen, I'm sorry about the way this place looks, but I didn't have any place else to work.
Oh, that's okay. I know that you and Cecile helped me out here, so it's okay if you use my desk.
Thanks, man. I didn't want you to get the impression I was trying to take your place or anything.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Sandy.
Yeah.
I just found something out from Melissa.
Melissa?
Yeah. Now, she didn't tell me that much, but she did tell me that you needed $100,000. I want to do what I can to help.
She told you? Look, Jamie, I never asked her to ask you anything.
Yeah, I know, but she's really scared. She thought I might be able to help you.
Yeah, but she didn't have any right to ask you something like that.
Sandy. Now, we've become good friends, right? I mean, you saved my life. Twice. And now I finally have a chance to repay you, so I'm going to help you find that money.
Good. Good for you. Okay, now pass it off to your daddy. Do you have to leave already? I was hoping you could spend some time with your son and me.
Come here. Oh, there you go. 1 minute. Walking? Give me a hug. Ooh.
Mitch?
Ooh. What?
I talked to Mac yesterday.
Why?
Well, wait a minute. He thinks that the company is still involved with the connection.
I've suspected that. But I talked to Jason, and he said it's clean.
Do you trust Jason?
Well, I always have. Yeah, I trust him. But then again, there was a phone conversation I heard.
About what?
From a bartender. He was, I don't know. It's probably nothing. Yeah. What do you want to do?
Well, I think I should go over and see Brian.
If you think it'll help.
Yeah, okay. Well, then I'll do it.
Well, just let him reassure you. Okay, I'll check into it, but don't worry.
Well, that's not so easy.
Oh, yeah.
He's sleepy.
I got to go.
Okay.
I'll call you later.
Okay, bye-bye. Here, $80. $80.
And now, the continuing story of Another World.
Come on, Blaine. What's wrong?
Oh, I don't know, Larry.
Let's talk about it. I want you to get it out.
In a way, I can't help but feel sorry for Zachary Colton.
How can you feel sorry for him? He killed Jordan and then tried his best to hang it on you. You can't tell me you really care what happens to that guy.
But I do care. I mean, every time I picture him sitting up... Oh, it makes me sick.
Hey, Colton's the one who's sick, baby.
I know that. It was so pathetic, Larry. Brian, what is going to happen to him now?
Well, I imagine they'll send him to a mental hospital for a while. Then when they decide he's sane, he'll stand trial for murder.
Blaine, I want you to quit thinking about him. Quit thinking about this trial. It's over, and you're free.
Oh, Larry, the trial is over, but that's all. I have a lot of unfinished things I have to worry about.
Yeah, like what?
Like the things I said during the trial, on the stand. The things I said to hurt you, the things I said to hurt Jerry, all that stuff about the escort service. Larry, I'm in a lot of trouble with a lot of people.
That's silly, Blaine. I understand, and I'll bet you Jerry does, too.
No. I don't think I even care anymore.
Okay, look, I want you to come to your senses. You don't have to feel guilty about anything. You didn't kill Jordan. Colton did.
But I would have, Larry. Now, I have to live with that for the rest of my life.
Look, you were just trying to defend yourself.
Oh, right. And I was only trying to defend myself when I told you the things that I promised I wasn't going to tell, all about my marriage to Jerry, all that the whole thing was a lie.
Blaine, baby, just quit punishing yourself.
Oh,
okay?
Larry, I deserve to be punished. Because of me, you nearly died. Because of me, Jerry almost died. And because of me, Jordan did die. I can't just forget that I'm a terrible person to all the people around me.
Oh, just stop it, all right? I don't want you talking like this anymore. You're not a bad person, Blaine. I mean, everything that happened because you wanted to help people.
Oh.
You're a good person, all right? I don't want you punishing yourself. Now, look, Jordan is dead. He's not going to bother you anymore. You don't have anything to worry about. I want you to pick your life up and get it back together.
Well, there may be one more step before she can do that, Larry.
You know, what's that?
It's just that I believe that the information that came out during the trial may well lead to a full investigation of the arena.
And?
I'm afraid, Blaine, that you will be called to testify.
We can't do anything to raise that kind of money.
How much time do you have?
I don't know, Jamie, and it really doesn't matter. I don't even want to try to raise the money.
Sandy, you can't think that way. Now, if this is the only chance you've got to stay alive, you've got to take it.
No. They aren't going to let me live no matter what I do. I took Ilsa's book, and no amount of money is going to buy them off.
Sandy, you just can't stand there and let them kill you. We've got to raise that money.
So I managed to buy a little time. Now, what difference does it make? What good is borrowed time?
Sandy, that's all any of us have, borrowed time, you know. But if you've got a chance to borrow a little extra, you've got to take it.
No, I don't even want to take a chance at feeling secure, even if it's for a little while. You know how it goes. The minute I start feeling secure and feel like I have a shot at living a normal life, that's when they're going to find me, and no amount of money is going to make a bit of difference. These people are playing for keeps, and there's no way to get around it.
Sandy, you've got to do something.
I intend to.
What?
I don't know. But I guess I owe Mac an explanation.
Well, he'll help you.
Look, I don't want to put him in that kind of position, Jamie. All I know is that there's something he wants to discuss with me.
What?
I don't know. But I guess I have something to discuss with him.
You aren't planning to run again, are you?
I don't know, Jamie. But it doesn't look like I have a lot of other options.
I'm sorry, but we're not open yet.
Well, that's good, Dunlap, because we got to talk to you.
Do I know you?
Let's just say we have a mutual friend.
Oh, and who might that be?
Ilsa Fredericks?
Oh. I understand.
Good.
Tell us about the Alexander kid.
Well, now, I don't know very much about him, so I don't think I'm going to be very much help to you.
Well, that's funny. Ilsa said that we could depend on you.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Hannah, why don't you go call Ilsa and tell her that Mr. Dunlap isn't being as helpful as we had hoped?
No, that's not necessary. I'll try to help you out as much as I can.
Good. I was hoping you'd say that.
Yeah, but I don't really know that much about him.
Well, we know that he's staying with a guy named Mac Cory. You know him?
Yes. He is the most prominent businessman in Bay City.
Have you ever been to his house?
Hardly. I don't happen to travel in the same social circles as Mac Cory.
Well, you better find somebody who does, because you've got to get us the floor plans to Mac Cory's house.
Floor plans? What are you going to do?
See, we need to get in and see the Alexander kid without any bodyguards stopping us.
Oh, that's going to be tough.
That's why you're going to help us. See, so it won't be so tough. Find the floor plans. And any details about any security system, and I mean soon.
Well, I'll...
Okay, we'll be back this afternoon for the information. You get on it right away, you understand?
Oh, yeah, sure, yeah. Anything for a friend of Ilsa's.
Good thinking, Dunlap.
Who are those two, Jason? I'm sorry I've come over so late. I needed to talk to you.
It's all right, Rachel. Please, sit down.
Thanks.
Now, what's the problem?
Well, apparently Mac thinks that the company is still involved in the connection, and he's going to use this information against me in the custody hearing.
Did you talk to Mitch about this?
He says it's not true. He says that Mac is just trying to frighten me, but...
But what?
I think Mitch has some doubts. He told me something about some conversation he had with a bartender or something. I just don't understand it, Brian. He would never get involved with anything that the company was involved in.
Unless he didn't know it.
Yes, but he says he talked to Jason, and Jason assured him that the company wasn't involved anymore.
Rachel, Mac would never say anything like this unless he could prove
Yes, but what are we going to do? I'm afraid.
Well, for starters, I'm going to request a postponement of the custody.
No, Brian, you can't do that. I just want this over with quickly.
You can't have this thing both ways.
Well, what does that mean?
Just this, that if you want to win this case and gain custody of Amanda, then we are going to have to determine whether or not the mob still has ties to the connection.
How do we do that?
I don't know yet. But that's why we need the time. And I intend to see that we get some.
They're just a couple of friends.
Didn't seem too friendly to me, Jason.
Yeah, well, friends of Ilsa's.
What do they want?
They're looking for Sandy Alexander.
Yeah, but what do they want you to do?
They want me to get the floor plans to Mac Cory's house.
Thanks. Is that it?
Yeah, for now.
For now?
Yeah. But I have a feeling that Ilsa's got a few tricks up her sleeve for later. She's bound to do something about Tracy Merrill's death.
Well, what can she do to you about that?
I wish I knew. But Ilsa's not one to let things pass without using them to her advantage. You worried about Sandy?
Actually, no, I'll tell you. I think that with that security system that Mac Cory's got, he ought to be okay for a while.
Security system?
Mm-hmm. He's got an electronically controlled gate so nobody can get in. And Sandy's got a guard protecting him 24 hours a day.
You know, that's something that I never quite could understand.
What?
Well, why Cory has such an interest in Sandy's safety.
Well, it's because he saved Jamie's life twice.
Well, yeah, I know, but still, Cory is, well, he's going through an awful lot of trouble just for that.
Well, there is another reason.
Yeah?
Uh-huh. See, Mac Cory just found out that Sandy's his son.
His son?
Yeah. And now that they found each other, do you really think Matt Cory would let anything happen to Sandy?
Your statue is quite interesting. Thank you.
Thank you. We think so, too. Listen, I didn't put any lemon or sugar in that. I left it all on the countertop in the kitchen. If you...
Yeah, I think I'll have a little lemon.
Okay. Help yourself.
Thanks. Is wonderful.
Yeah, it's wonderful having all that space. Here's the Fox manuscript.
Oh, good. Thank you.
Listen, Sally, I can't tell you how much help you have been at Brava, especially now that Jamie's out.
Well, I love the work. And, Cecile, you've been so wonderful to me. It's been a really good experience.
I just wish that I could concentrate more on the work. But with Jamie's problems, I just can't give the magazine my full attention.
Well, he should be getting back to work soon, wouldn't you think?
Oh, I don't know. I'm really having a hard time dealing with that situation.
Well, he is recovering from the drug overdose, isn't he?
Oh, Sally, I wish it were that simple. I really need to talk to someone about this. Can I confide in you?
Of course you can. Talk to me.
I just don't think Jamie's getting any better at all. In fact, I'm afraid that he shouldn't have been released this soon from the hospital.
Well, why?
Because the slightest little thing sets him off, and I am afraid that he is at the point of a total mental breakdown.
A total mental breakdown?
Yes. And I'm afraid of what he's going to do next. I mean, he may try to hurt me again.
Look, why don't we talk to my mom or my Uncle Russ?
No, please. Don't drag anyone else into this, Sally. It's my problem, and I just have to handle it by myself. Although Russ and Alice have been very supportive all through this.
Look, if you're worried about your own safety, I think we...
It's okay, really. I just needed to tell you this because I knew I could trust you. But if anyone found out how close to a total collapse Jamie really is, they wouldn't believe it. Jamie, where have you been?
Hey, Mitch, how's it going?
All right, I guess.
Say, has Rachel moved into that new apartment you got for her yet?
She's been there a while.
Oh, yeah? How's she like it?
She likes it.
Oh. Well, yeah, it would be kind of difficult, I guess, after living at the Cory Mansion all those years.
Well, she likes it. She's happy there.
Well, that's good. I say, you spent some time at the Cory Mansion yourself for a little while, didn't you?
For a while.
How'd you like it?
It was nice.
I've always wondered what it would be like to live in a place like that.
It's all right.
All right? That's it? All right? I mean, at least doesn't it have something like an interesting layout?
It's like a regular house. It's only bigger. On the ground floor, they have a living room, dining room, study. Downstairs, there's maid quarters, a kitchen, and upstairs are bedrooms.
Must be a lot of bedrooms.
I think there are 8 bedrooms.
Whoa. Cory must have an elaborate security system to protect a place that big, huh?
I suppose.
I was wondering, I wonder how someone would secure a place like that without making it a burden on the other people who live there.
Have you ever driven by?
Yeah.
You know the large wrought iron fence?
Oh, yeah. It looks like it could keep anything out.
Well, the gates are electronically controlled, so no one comes in unless they've been invited.
Oh, do they have burglar alarms and guard dogs, too?
No dogs. Huh. There's an alarm system.
Well, what about those closed-circuit TV monitors?
Not unless they've been installed recently.
It sure is expensive to keep secure today, isn't it? All those devices just to protect a house.
Can't be too careful, can you?
No, I guess not.
So why are you interested? You thinking about buying?
No. I was just making conversation, that's all.
Well, I think it's my turn to make some.
Yeah? About what?
Who owns this place?
I told you before, Mitch. I do.
Really?
Yes, really. I own this place.
Phone call in the office, Jason.
Okay. Let's talk about this later, okay?
Where have I been? At the complex, I saw.
Hi, at the complex?
Yes.
Well, what for? And why didn't you tell me where you were going to be?
I had to talk to someone.
Look, I have to be going...
No, don't go. Don't go. Can I fix you something?
Oh, no, who are you talking to?
Why does that matter? And don't worry about my going back to work yet. I'm not. Losing any ice.
Yes, I am very worried about that, Jamie. I don't think you should be thinking about that yet at all.
Is there ice in the kitchen?
I could go get you some. No, that's okay. I'll get it.
So, how do you like working for Bravo?
Oh, I like it a lot. Cecile's really good to work for. She's something else.
Yeah, she's really something else.
Well, here's the ice, but I don't think you should be drinking this early in the afternoon, Jamie. After all.
What's this?
What?
These pills?
I don't know. Why are you asking me?
Where did they come from?
I have to go home.
No, don't go.
No, Sally, please don't go. Please.
I asked you where they came from.
I have absolutely no idea where those pills came from. Now, they look like a prescription to me, and my best guess is that you brought them into the house.
Now, what's that supposed to mean?
I'm not the one who has the pill problem around here, remember?
Wait a minute. Now, that's enough. You don't think that I...
That you what? That you stopped taking pills? Like you stopped taking them the night of our party? The night you were so drugged out that Sandy and I had to take you to the detoxification unit at the hospital, where you stayed for one whole week before they could wash those drugs out of your system? Is that the kind of not taking pills we're talking about?
All right, now that's enough. For the last time, Cecile.
Look, I imagine that you just brought the pills into the house yourself, or you just left them right there, Jamie, and you forgot about them.
Forgot? Oh, I see. Now you're going to accuse me of having blackouts, too?
Look, all I know is that they're not my pills, and no one else lives here, so,
Cecile, these are not my pills. Now, where did you get them?
Jamie, I have never even...
What, never what? Never even seen them before? Is that what you were going to say?
Yes. But if you insist that they're not yours, then maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I did leave them there and I forgot. They probably are mine, and I'm sorry.
Now, don't patronize me, Cecile. Look, I don't know what kind of games you're playing here, Cecile. But I did not bring these pills into this house. And I never want to see them again. Do you understand me?
Hey. Okay, whatever you say. Now, just give me the pills.
Okay. Here.
Jamie, will you calm down, please? All right, I'm sorry.
Listen, I think we can talk over here.
Look, Melissa, why the big secrecy?
I came in earlier, and I saw Jason talking with a couple of people.
And?
And he told me that those are the people that Ilsa sent.
What'd they tell Jason?
They want to find out where you are, and they also want him to help.
Help? How can he help them?
They want Jason to provide a full set of the floor plans to Matt Cory's house.
Well, what good is that going to do them?
Well, Ilsa obviously knows that you've got 24-hour protection, Sandy. So she wants to find some way to get to you.
Yeah, well, you don't need floor plans if you just want to talk to somebody, Melissa. Those people came here to kill me.
Yeah, but they don't have the book that you stole. So if you can give Ilsa the $100,000, what does she care if you're still alive?
Yeah, exactly. What does she care? After she gets the money, she'd be glad if they kill me.
It's your only chance, Sandy. Take it.
Yeah. Okay, and where am I going to get $100,000?
I talked to Jamie Frame. I told him all about the trouble that you're in.
Yeah, I know. Jamie told me about your visit.
Yeah. He's willing to cooperate. Now, why don't you let him help you?
Are you crazy? Why would I do something like that?
To save your life. Sandy, you have saved Jamie's life twice. You saved Matt Cory's, you've saved Jerry's, you saved Blaine's. What about yourself?
No, Melissa, I don't want to get anyone involved in my troubles, especially to the tune of $100,000.
Oh, Sandy, please just be reasonable. You're safe now with Matt Cory's protection. Give Ilsa the $100,000. Maybe she'll let you alone. If she doesn't, you at least still have Mac's protection. Look, and then you can decide what to do after that.
In the first place, I'm not sure that I'm all that safe at Mac's house, especially if Jason is going to give Ilsa's friends the floor plans.
Please.
And the second place, I don't want to put Mac in any jeopardy.
Please. Please. Do it. I just can't sit here any longer watching you protect everybody except yourself.
No, now, we've been over this, and I'm through arguing about it, Melissa. I'm not taking any money from Mac, and I'm certainly not taking any money from Jamie.
Sally, honey, what a nice surprise. Baby, what is it? What's wrong?
I was just over Cecile's house, and Jamie came home, and he found a bottle of pills on the table. And
Pills?
He started, well, yeah, and he accused Cecile of putting them there. And Cecile told Jamie that she didn't know anything about it. And then he got mad and he threw the pills at her.
Oh, honey, that had to be terribly frightening for you.
It was. I'm really worried about her. I don't think she's safe there with him at all.
Did Jamie threaten her?
Well, no, but I'm afraid of what happened after I left. Ma, she was really scared. I just didn't know what to do.
Oh, honey, you did the right thing in telling me about this. Now, I think we better talk to Uncle Russ. He should know what's going on.
I told Cecile I wasn't going to tell anybody about this, but I just think she's scared of what Jamie might do if he finds out that anybody knows.
No, it's good that we know about this. Honey, Jamie's sick, and we've got to try to help him.
If you could have seen him, I mean, he wasn't like he is. I don't know, it was like he went crazy or something.
Oh, honey, I don't know what we can do for Cecile, but if we can help Jamie, maybe, I don't know.
I thought he was better. I mean, I thought that's why they let him out of the hospital.
Well, the doctors must have thought that he was well enough to go home. But from what you tell me, I'm afraid that Jamie's condition may be a lot more serious than any of us suspected.
Oh, say, Mitch, can you give me a hand with these?
Sure. Who owns this place?
Jason Dunlap. Everyone knows that.
What about Jess Cooper? Has he been around?
No.
These bottles don't have government labels on them.
Huh. I hadn't noticed.
The stuff's illegal.
I wouldn't know about that. But if it bothers you, I think you'd better talk to the boss about it.
I think you're right. Jason?
Yeah, buddy.
I think we better talk right away.
Talk? About what?
About the illegal bottles that I'm unloading.
What?
The bottles, the booze, they don't have government labels on them.
Oh, wait a minute. I don't understand. What illegal? I got them from the same supplier I always get them from.
Franklin?
Yeah, sure. Who else?
I don't believe you. Franklin's always been clean. I'm beginning to think this operation isn't.
Oh, no, come on, Mitch, buddy. It's probably just some simple mistake.
Don't give me that, Jason. There's nothing simple about it. Now, what are you holding back? What's going on?
Okay. The company insisted that I buy their liquor. It seems that we're not making enough profit around here.
The company's involved with the connection, right?
Yeah, I'm afraid so. I just didn't know how to tell you.
Jason, how could you let me work here knowing the way I feel about that?
Well, because you really needed the bread, and I knew that you wouldn't come here to work if you knew the company was involved.
Oh, really? Do you know the situation you got me into, Jason?
You don't have to worry. You're clean. You haven't been involved in any of the
Give me that.
illegalities.
Tell Matt Cory that. They're going to introduce that as a fact that gets me in a custody hearing.
But he can't do that to you. I've been very careful to keep you away from anything illegal.
No, Jason. I'm still involved in an illegal operation. Directly or indirectly, it doesn't make any difference.
Oh, man, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry if I might have caused problems for you.
Caused problems? Look, we've been trying to prove that we can provide for her daughter.
But you're making a good buck now?
What are they going to say when they find out that I was working for the company, that they're my employers?
You didn't know.
Jason, it doesn't hold water. And another thing, what about him? What's he doing back there?
Randy? He wanted a job. I gave it to him.
Then why is he making phone calls, talking about me to somebody else?
He's what?
You heard me.
I don't know why, Mitch. But I'll tell you one thing. I'll take care of it
Jason,
right away.
forget it. Just forget it. It doesn't matter anymore.
You know, I'm really glad you came to me with this problem.
Oh, me too.
I've missed you a lot, honey.
I've missed you too, Mom.
You have? Well, how have you been?
Good. Real good. And work is good, and the apartment, I just love it.
How's Lee?
Oh, he's terrific. And we're getting along just fine.
That's nice.
I love him a lot, Mom.
Honey, that makes me very happy.
Does it?
Yes, it really does. As long as you are happy. That's all that matters.
I would like to invite you over to visit us.
That would make me very, very happy. You just tell me when.
Oh, I will.
Oh, baby, I've missed you so much.
Oh, Mommy, I missed you too.
You're home early.
I had the early shift. Remember?
Right. How'd it go?
Okay. Why do you ask?
Because you don't seem too happy.
Well, I had a discussion with Jamie today. He accused me of drugging his drinks at the party.
Oh. Yeah, he mentioned that to me, too. But I don't really think he was accusing you, Rick. I mean, it's just an idea he had.
When did you see Jamie?
When he had his appointment with Dr. Wagner. He was just really uptight about meeting with a psychiatrist, so I just tried to...
Calm him down?
Right.
Well, that's great. A guy accuses me of drugging him, and then he goes to my wife for comfort when he's uptight.
Well, Rick, he never really blamed you. I mean, he just had this idea that maybe somebody had tried to drug him because he's convinced he didn't take the drugs himself.
You know, Marianne, I really don't like this.
Rick. Yeah. Why don't you tell me what's really bothering you?
What's bothering? What's bothering me is that I can't seem to get away from Jamie Frame. No matter where I look, there he is. And whenever we have a discussion,
somehow Jamie is involved. And I guess I'm just getting a little sick of it.
What are you saying?
I'm saying that I'm tired of living my life in the shadow of Jamie Frame.
Rick, you know Jamie is having a lot of serious problems right now.
I know that, but I don't want his problems to become our problems.
But Rick, it's really not...
No, Marianne, he got himself into this mess, and it's his own fault. And I'm not going to take the blame for any of it.
It's not fair, Rick.
Well, it may not be fair, but it's the way I feel.
Are you sure you're telling me everything? Okay, I know there's something else on your mind, so let's hear it.
Something is bothering me, that there is something, and it is bothering me for quite some time, and it's still bothering me.
Do you want to tell me what it is?
I don't know if I can talk about it.
Well, why don't you try?
Well...
All right. Never mind. I think I know what it is. And it's something we should have talked about a long time ago.
You know what's bothering me?
Yes. You want to know who made me pregnant, you or Jamie. Rick, I never went to bed with Jamie. I'm telling you the truth. You were the father of our baby. And I don't want to talk about this ever again.
That's fine.
You know, we'd lost our baby. And that was hard enough to take. And now with this accusation...
Hold it just a sec. I'm sorry. I never really doubted you. It's just that I need to hear you say that so I don't always go around thinking about this.
All right.
And I'm not going to bring it up ever again. Believe me. It's you. What's the matter now?
Nothing.
Nothing?
No, Rick,
Honey.
Look, I'm sorry. It's just been a really long day, and I'm so tired.
So, let's go to bed.
Well,
Come on.
All right.
Sandy, where have you been? I've been so worried about you.
Is there something wrong?
Well, yes, as a matter of fact, there is. Cecile came to see me. She told me some very disturbing news about you.
About me? What'd she say?
Well, according to what she says, you have the chance to solve these problems about your past, but you probably won't come to me for what you need to solve.
And did she tell you what kind of help it is that I need?
Yes, she did. She mentioned the sum of $100,000. Is that accurate?
Well, yes, Mac, it is, but I don't think it'll do any good, not now.
Well, where'd she get this idea?
I don't know, unless Jamie told her about it.
Well, however she found out, I'm glad she made me aware of your need. Because I want you to know that I plan to help you, whether you feel like asking me for it or not.
Well, Mac, that's very generous of you, but I don't think it'll make any difference.
Well, we've got to try anyway, Sandy. Now, I've gotten the bank to get together $100,000 in cash for me. I want you to pay these people.
Mac, I don't want you to do that. I don't think it's worth it.
Oh, come on, Sandy. Don't do this to yourself and to me. I've got the money. I want to provide for your safety.
I think it'll have exactly the opposite effect. If you pay these people, you might well be signing my death warrant.
Sign your death warrant? But why? How?
Mac, I think that these people are just using this money as a way to get to me. If they get the money, they're not going to care whether I'm dead or not, so why bother wasting the money?
But I don't understand. If these people made a bargain with you about this...
But, Mac, how good is their word? I mean, these are not reputable business people we're dealing with here.
Yes, of course not.
And as long as Ilsa Fredericks is alive and in control of the situation, I haven't got a chance. If you pay her the money, all you'll be doing is making her richer, and I won't get a thing out of it.
You really think they're going to kill you?
I'm sure of it, Mac.
Well, then what can we do about it?
There's nothing for you to do about it. And furthermore, I don't want you to be in any danger because of me.
That's nonsense. I'm your father. I'm in this together with you.
No, Mac. I think it'd be best if I just left Bay City.
No, Sandy, I'm not going to let you do that. It'll just make your situation worse. What will it accomplish?
Well, what other choice do I have, Mac?
Well, I don't know. I think there must be some other way.
And what's that?
Well, I'm not sure it would help. But I do know that first thing tomorrow morning, we're going to the police.
Mac, what good is that going to do?
As I say, I don't know. But I do know that they are equipped to handle this situation far better than we are.
I really wonder about that.
Well, we'll just have to trust to luck they come up with something. This nightmare has gone on far too long. I'm going to put an end to it once and for all, now. Then maybe we can get on with our lives again.
Hello.
Hi, it's me.
Oh, hi. When are you going to be home?
Well, I'm not sure exactly.
Well, I'll wait up.
Well, I don't know that that'll be a good idea. I'm not sure that I'm coming by tonight.
Why not? What, is something wrong?
Well, I don't know. Not for sure, but I just think I want to do some thinking tonight.
About what?
About us.
About us? What's wrong?
Look, let's just, let's talk about it tomorrow.
Yes, but Mitch.
Look, I love you. So don't doubt that, all right?
No, I don't. I never will.
Okay. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Okay, but I hope everything's all right.
So do I. Good night.
Good night.
Join us each weekday at this time for the continuing story of Another World.